This is your extreme weather outlook for this Friday, the last day of August. I'm meteorologist Daniel Kaiser. We are watching tropical troubles not only in the Atlantic but the Pacific as well. Meanwhile, we're keeping an eye on the severe risk and heavy rain potential as we head into the Labor Day weekend. But we'll start you off just off the coast of Africa. This is potential tropical cyclone 6. It is expected to become a tropical storm over the next, say, 12 to 24 hours and slowly work its way to becoming a hurricane by the middle of next week as it continues to move off to the west-northwest. Meanwhile, we are watching another area right now off the coast of Hispaniola. This will move towards southern Florida as we go throughout the weekend, your Labor Day weekend, bringing some gusty winds and heavy rain, especially during the second half of the weekend. Then as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico early next week, we will have to watch the potential for becoming a tropical system. It right now has a low chance of doing so over the next 5 days. Meanwhile, out in the Pacific, we have Norman and Miriam. As we start off with Norman, it is expected to weaken as it continues off to the west over the next several days, but right now it is a Category 4 hurricane. Meanwhile, Miriam, right now a Category 1 hurricane, will continue to weaken as well as it moves off to the north over the next several days. Taking back to the lower 48, we do have a slight risk of severe weather across parts of the upper Midwest for your Friday with large hail damaging winds and maybe an isolated tornado or two. The main risks as well as heavy rain. I'll show you the rain threat here in just a moment, but we do have a cold front which is going to stall out here across parts of the upper Midwest as we head through the Labor Day weekend, and we will continue to watch the severe threat as well with a marginal risk from the front plains of the Rockies out towards Chicago during the day on Saturday, and then from Kansas up into parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin during the day on Sunday. Meanwhile, this will also be the area that we track for heavy rain potential over the next several days. Areas like Des Moines and Milwaukee could see over an inch of rain through 7 p.m. on Sunday, and we do have some flash flood watches in effect heading into the Labor Day weekend for parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin.